right, we're doing some more slope. I've posted a couple of videos that I think will help, and also this link that describes the types of slope, whether it's positive, going up, or negative, going down, or zero, where it's a horizontal line, or it's going up and it's undefined. So you can refer to this if you forget or are confused. I've got some examples of each type and what they look like. So our first question asks, what type of slope does this line have? So this line is a horizontal line, and that would have zero slope. What type of slope does this line have? Y equals 7. So y is always going to be 7 no matter what. So wherever x is, y will be 7. So what that would look like, draw a picture on a coordinate plane. If x was 1, y would be 7. If x was -3, y would still be 7. So what this is going to look like is another horizontal line with a slope of 0. Is this line increasing or decreasing? This line is going down, so this line is decreasing. What type of slope does this line have? Y equals 3x minus 2. So to figure this out, like you mentioned, you can just quickly pick two values. For x, plug it into the equation, find y, and then you will have 2 points, and you can make a line. So y equals 3x minus 2. Y equals 3x minus 2. I'll draw a little graph here. Okay, and I'll label it 1, 2, 3 on x-axis, -1, -2, -3, and on the y-axis we'll go up to 3 and then down to -3 and see if that gives us enough space. So I'm going to make a little table here and do a couple of calculations for if x is 0 and if x is 1. I'll just choose two really easy x values to calculate. So if x were 0 and we replaced the x with 0, our problem would look like this: 3 times 0 minus 2. 3 times 0 is 0, minus 2 is -2. So now we have our first point at 0, -2. So remember, you always move left, right, then up, down. So if you're at 0, you're staying here at the origin, and then you're going down because it's -2. Now we have our first point. Okay, if x is 1, let's plug it in to the equation and solve that. 3 times 1 would be 3. 3 minus 2 would be 1. So if x is 1, y is 1. So I'll go to the right 1 and up 1 to plot this. And then I have my line, and it looks like this is a positive slope. It's going up. What type of slope does this line have? Y equals -2/5 times x plus 3. Oops. Y equals -2/5 times x plus 3. We'll make another graph. We'll say this 1, 2, 3 on the x-axis, -1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You can make a bigger graph going much farther, but you don't have to. We need to pick two values for x, and like you mentioned in the video, you can literally pick any value you want. I like 0 and 1 because you're going to be multiplying, and multiplying by 0 or multiplying by 1 is really simple calculation. So if x were 0, we'd have -2/5 times 0, which would be 0 plus 3. 0